subpoena that was signed by the magistrate in the name of M. Pretorius. Who is that person?
That would be me, myself.
And the date of the subpoena?
The date stamp on the subpoena would be 2018-01-29.
And attached to the subpoena is an affidavit on the strength of which the subpoena was issued.
That's correct.
On page 3, reference is made to M. Pretorius. Who is that person?
That would be myself.
Does Exhibit PPP1, this subpoena, bear relation to the subpoena that you referred to, on the strength of which you testify that you drew the records as per Exhibit PPP?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And if you can maybe just put the registration number of the vehicle as appears on paragraph 6 on page 3 of Exhibit PPP1.
The registration number is CM42HKGP.
Can I then ask you to refer to page 1 of your affidavit, Exhibit PPP, paragraph 3? How does the registration number that you've just placed on record compare with the registration number that appears on paragraph 3 of Exhibit PPP?
It's the same registration number, CM42HKGP.
And that's whilst still on page 1 of your affidavit, you mention in the same paragraph that this vehicle is registered in the name of S. Twala.
That's correct.
I just want to show you a document that serves before this court as part of Exhibit JK. My lord, that will be the affidavit of Miss Pinky Thillingham. Okay. And page 9 thereof. It shows a certain cell phone number that has already been placed in report. Just read that cell phone number and report.
The cell phone number will be 276080404436.
And that document JJ in brackets 1 shows the name of the person in whose name that cell phone is Ricard. Can you just put that on record, the name of the person?
First name is Cello and then surname will be Twala.
And just below that, the physical address of the registered owner appears, or the person in whose name the cell phone is Ricard appears. Is that correct?
That's correct. The physical address will be number 4, Heidelberg Road, extension 6, Glen Vista, extension 2, Johannesburg.
The very first entry there appears an address at 053454 on the 24th of October 2014. What is that address? Can you just place that on record? The location.
The location on the trip log for 053454 will be Helderberg Place, Glenvista, Johannesburg, Gauteng, South Africa.
Now, what is your comment regarding the RICA, the address on the RICA information that you've just placed on record, and this address that appears on the tracker report?
Both of them are Glenvista, Johannesburg area, so it's the same area.
And the street address?
That will be Helderberg Place, Glenvista, Johannesburg, Gauteng.
Thank you. Can we then get back to where we stopped on Thursday in respect of the tracker report? Exhibit triple P. In light of the fact that Mr. Mgume, one of our colleagues took ill, perhaps we should just start at his request on page 45 of Exhibit triple P. The strip number 74 on the 26th of October. If I can then just ask you to turn the page over to page 46. At the time, 18:57 and 29 seconds. Just place the details of the trip log on record again.
At 18:57:29, the trip log shows that the vehicle is moving in Kutwanong Street, Vosloorus, Gauteng, South Africa.
So ngo 18:57:29 ngibonakala sengathi imoto iyahamba emgwaqweni uKutwanong Street also Vosloorus.
I just want to show you a document which says as Exhibit O in brackets 1. There's the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Stein, who has already testified and these are the downloads of the cell phone number that you've just placed on record, page 44. Page 44. That will be page 44 of Exhibit O in bracket 1. Just read that, place that portion that that starts with download in the middle of the sentence.
Download summary of cell phone 27608040436 Longwe Twala. Remember +2 hours.
Okay.
I am just sitting here ever so quietly trying to follow the bouncing ball, writing everything down, waiting for everything to get to the heated part. Baloyi is repeating what happened on Thursday, but understandably, because Ngomezulu took suddenly ill, he has asked that, hello, start again, because I was too sick. I don't remember anything. So if you could be gracious to start again. So they start again, put everything else on the record, which I think is great, so that it appears nice and tidy in one day in those transcripts that they produce. So Everything else, I'm not going to repeat it because we've spoke about it and records, but I find Baloyi this time was being quite strategic. First of all, he had the witness, car tracker lady, Maria Elizabeth, read into the record Pinky's affidavit, okay, portions of Pinky's affidavit, which is Triple JK. And then from there, what else? Also Stein, okay, Lieutenant Colonel Stein's Exhibit O into the record, which is Longwe Twala's cell number, which is given over there. So they give Longwe Twala's cell phone and they give Longwe Twala's address. I believe they're only giving the address because he's not there anymore. Otherwise, hello, did they not discuss in this very courtroom about, giving the last 4 digits of the numbers, maintaining client privacy, and. But you know what? Asikolapo. So we are now talking about Longwe's car. Okay. Now it's Longwe's cell phone, which has been brought into the record. Okay. And then, of course, the tracking lady starts reading the coordinates. So they are trying to prove that this is where Longwe lives. His cell phone also shows that. His cell phone records actually also show that. So the car starts here and so on and so on. That's what I think. I think that's what they're mapping out. So the reason why I'm not doing my commentary per usual is because I'm also trying to map out as well in writing. Because I'm a visual person. I need to see where they're going and how they're getting to their point. But I stop here to say, you did not bring back Stein's damn 2-hour rule. Please. We had just gotten over it. We had almost forgotten about it. And not you, Baloyi, bringing in the plus 2 hours back. Oh my God. This is going to be long, boring, and annoying. But you know what? I'm going to find the patience so that I can explain it to you so that we are all on track on what the purpose of this car tracker lady is. So far, I don't have anything new to add. Let's continue listening on.
If I can then ask you to turn to page 46 of the same exhibit, 000 in brackets 1. The very last entry there, a message from this number that you've just placed on record was sent to a number 074 676 669. At the bottom of that page, in the column, there's a date. Just put the date on record.
The date will be 2014-10-26.
And just place the time on record as well.
The time will be 04:57:36.
If you add the 2 hours, as you've just placed on record in terms of page 44, what will then the time be?
The time will be 06:57:36.
If I can then refer you to Exhibit J again, the downloads, I'm sorry, the section 205 of the very same number that we've just placed on record. If you can place the cell phone number and the time as well, the first entry that has been highlighted with an asterisk.
The cell phone number will be 276080404436.
And the date?
The date will be 26 October 2014.
And the time?
The time will be 18:57:35.
The other party, the cell phone number of the other party.
The other party cell phone number will be 2774676669.
Can we then get back to the trip law? on the 26th of October 2014 at 1857. Just plays the particulars thereof on record
On the
at 1857-29.
On the trip log, 1857-29, vehicle shows moving, Kutwanong Street, Vosloorus, Gauteng, South Africa.
Now, how does this time that reflects in the trip log compare to the times that have just placed on record in respect of the cell phone downloads of that number, as well as the section 205 that you've just read out?
The times are the same.
Thank you. You can then proceed to the next entry at 1858.
At 1858-34, the vehicle shows ignition off, Kutwanong Street, Vosloorus, Gauteng, South Africa.
Yes. Oh, yes. Did you place the status on record, sorry? Good. Yes.
Yes, the vehicle shows ignition off
yeah.
at 1858-34, Kutwanong Street, Vosloorus, Gauteng.
Gauteng.
Now, if we can just go back to Exhibit 01, the downloads of the cell phone that we just referred to at 1857. Can you just place the SMS that was sent to that number that you've placed on record, 074-676-666-9? The message should appear just next to the date and the time that you've placed on record.
The message says, I'm outside.
Now, there has also been an exhibit triple J, in brackets, triple J7, in brackets A. So it's exhibit triple J7, in brackets A, on page, this, it's a document that was handed up by Ms. Pinky Fathiligem of Vodacom. It shows tower locations and distances. If I can just ask you to, there appears an address.
I think I'm going to do this video in a 3-part series. So far what we know is that Longwe Twala sent an SMS and it said, I'm outside. You already know that I'm outside message, how excited you get when you receive it. Was Uzandi excited when the I am outside message came? But you know what? Baloyi is cooking. I think it's coming together. It's coming together. Remember the plus 2 hours. Wow. So the downloads document that Stein worked on in the Excel spreadsheet, remember him? He was retired but was forced to come back to court and introduced us to the strange concept called the plus 2 hours. So on his document, that SMS went out on 04:57 and 36 seconds, and then you add the 2 hours, then it now automatically converts to 06:57 and 36, and then wait for it, which matches now, because you added the 2 hours, it now matches a Pinky's timeline. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but what was the 2 hour rule again, and why was it created? But the timelines are timelining. Gotta give it to Baloyi. The cooking is cooking. I see it. And this is why I want to take my time with this one. I didn't want to do this too fast and react yesterday. So this is part 1. Okay, now we know. Uzandi got the text message. I'm outside. Does she go outside? Does she say hello to her man? Do they fight or do they kiss each other hello? Let's find out what happens next in part 2. You already know. Type a 2 in the comment section down below if you're ready for part 2, and I'll drop it. Make sure we get the likes up to 1,000 likes so I drop part 2 immediately. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload. Thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and absolutely share this video with the last 3 people you chatted with on WhatsApp. If you've watched all the ads, you absolutely have my heart. You're my VIP gang. And to become a channel member, okay, to have exclusive access to our defense team emojis plus is definitely by hitting that join button, okay? And I promise not to rob you. It is absolutely affordable. And there's going to be some extra content that I'm going to be doing today. So please make sure your notification bell is turned on. If you're watching us from outside the club, please consider subscribing so that you also get the notifications on my next upload. To all the sweet, beautiful messages I get, comments, okay? I see your comments. I love them. Thank you for encouraging me. Some people say they cannot sleep without an upload. Some people say they're addicted to my voice. Oh my God. Should I start singing happy birthday on your birthdays? Should I make that a membership benefit? Let me know in the comment section down below. To my shy gang, you too count on this channel. Make sure you drop a soccer emoji in the comment section down below, as we're here together, gathered for justice for SENZO MEYIWA. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.